Three, two, one. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Danny Vicente, and today is supposed to be, it's supposed to be another Soapbox Sunday. But it felt kind of weird. I had this great idea of driving out during rush hour on a California freeway during this whole shelter in place and to see what it felt like. And I did that. I acted a little silly in my car and drove around, showed how quiet the freeways were. Surprisingly, they weren't as quiet as I thought, but they still were quiet. And then I started thinking, I don't know if that's what I'm supposed to do. I had an opportunity this week to actually get my hands on a Maserati, and I didn't. Is that what you guys want to see? Do you want this normal life, everything to continue going forward? Or should I just talk about hand sanitizer and washing your hands? So I'm going to show you that video because it is kind of interesting, but really don't know what to do. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. You know, I actually looked into getting my hands on a Maserati this week. I've been kind of teasing getting an Italian car on the channel for quite some time. And I honestly just thought, maybe now's not the time to be reviewing cars. We're all going through quite a bit and dealing with quite a bit. And I thought, maybe it'd be fun for those of you who don't live in California to take a look at what California's like right now being completely shut down. If you don't know, our governor came in and put a shelter in place over the entire state. So all non-essential businesses and people are meant to stay at home. So I thought, you know, everybody always talks about California traffic and rush hour and all that kind of stuff. And I thought I'd jump in my car and cruise around and maybe take a look at what does California feel like when it's completely shut down. One of the great things of not having traffic is I get to punch it whenever I want. Although going that speed on the freeway would definitely be. So pretty interesting, guys. I actually anticipated showing you some pretty empty freeways and really not a lot of folks out, as I've seen some pictures of friends out and about talking about how eerie the city feels, but there's actually quite a few people on the road. In fact, let me turn you so you can take a look. So where we are is actually the beginning of traffic in the area. On both sides of the freeway at this point on a normal day would be pretty packed. And obviously they're not packed. I mean, we all are under this shelter in place mandate from the state, but the sheer volume of cars out right now is actually surprising. I never thought I'd have this many cars or see this many cars out on the road. One of the great things of Tesla is no maintenance. And I know this is like liquid gold to a lot of people. I unfortunately had like 8 in the house. So normally on a given rush hour day, especially a Friday at 5 o'clock, this would be where our vlog would come to a screeching halt, both figuratively and literally, most likely. Cars wouldn't be moving, and I would be sitting here waiting to go the next 4 miles and get into downtown. There's more traffic out than I anticipated, but it's not a lot. I'm definitely not stopping. One other thing to remember or to think about, I guess I'm thinking about it because it's basically dinner time, is that a lot of the businesses, especially the ones that we all know and love, those small businesses and restaurants, they thrive on us all going. So in a situation like this where we're not going out and we're not congregating and having community meals, they're suffering. So if your area gets in a shutdown like ours does, but you still have access to getting food to go, I know everybody's saying it, and you probably already know this, but seriously, support those local restaurants, because if we don't, they won't be local restaurants after this is all said and done. Okay, this is legit weird. It's very weird at 5 o'clock to not have any cars out. That guy has like 8 pallets of bottled water in his car. That's, hey man. No, what is it?
Stockpiling.
Yeah, no stockpiling, dude.
Yeah.
I want some of the water. Look at that.
Yeah.
I bet you his trunk is filled with toilet paper too.
Yeah. For all you traffic nerds out there, I call this level of service A.
My unpaid intern has a real job as a traffic engineer, so if you don't understand that, it's okay. You know, I heard an estimate that we are all going to know someone personally that is affected by this by mid-May. Personally. That was the key differentiator for me. They talked about how we're all going to know somebody. And we're not talking about celebrities or politicians or athletes, because then we all know somebody at this point. But the message was that we would all know somebody that is affected by this coronavirus some point mid-April. So we're talking a couple of weeks before we all know someone. And then it went even further to say that we would know someone personally by May. Is that this is affecting all of us. And if I'm honest with you guys, I'm a little scared. No, I'm not really scared that I'm going to get sick or anything along those lines. That part doesn't scare me. What scares me is, probably like a lot of you, I know people who are in that age group that is the most susceptible to this. That's at the highest risk. My parents are in their 80s. And I can't tell you how frightening that is. I think about it every day. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes it feels like a weight I just can't get rid of. But I think we just continue to do our part, right? We keep ourselves and our hands as clean as we can. And we keep ourselves away from one another and only go out when we need to. And so that's what makes me feel weird. Do I continue to get these cars even though I'm by myself 90% of the time and show them to you? Is that what you'd like to see? Or do I just hunker down and wait till this is over? I can make more silly videos in my own house or show you what life's like when I'm not around cars. You know, and then I came home the other day and I was washing my hands. I even made a video on washing your hands. It was meant as comedy, so it was me acting foolish, which is why it's never been seen. And I came across this. I'm going to show you guys, see if I can get it in focus here. It says give thanks. It's the craziest thing. I'm sitting there and I'm washing my hands and my soap is telling me to give thanks. And I thought in this moment, that's really what it is, right? It's to be thankful that I have a platform like this, that I can still interact with you guys. That we all do, right? I have messages coming in almost every day via Facebook or Twitter. People creating video meetings, whether that's FaceTime or using larger platforms like WebEx. It's great to see everybody and interact during these weird times when we're not going outside and interacting with one another like we normally do. But with that said, if you're still outside, if you're still doing those things, I get it. I get this idea that we still need to live our lives, guys, but maybe now's the time not to. Maybe at least for a couple of weeks we hang low. You're not really doing it for yourself. If you're not afraid of catching the coronavirus or anything along those lines, you're really not doing it for you. But you're doing it for those people that maybe you'll know. Or maybe if you're like me, you'll do it for those people that we know shouldn't get this because the odds aren't good for them. Now, with all that said, I'm a pretty goofy guy, so I make a lot of jokes often, and I make a lot of jokes even now. And so I know this comes across a little somber, but it's just a weird time. And so I want to say, guys, stay there with each other. Find ways to communicate with each other and still have a sense of community. Find a way to reach out and talk with people you haven't talked with in a while and just check in on them. And more than anything, we're all in this. All of us. Whether you're here in California experiencing that traffic for yourself or you're not. We're all in this. And I think it's up to us to do our part. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comments. If you want to see more just random car videos, I'll keep doing them. I'm by myself, so there's no issues there. Or if you think that's crazy and this is a time for us to just hang low and talk with friends and do things differently, and I'll make videos in 3 weeks. I don't care. Let me know what you guys want to see. I love making videos and I love doing this, so if there's something else out there that you guys want to see, that'd be cool too. Another thing, guys, is I know that this whole chia pet looking thing going on, all the barbershops are closed. I've thought about cutting it myself, making a video of me just razor blade in my head. Anyway, guys, this is normally where I would beg for you to subscribe or beg for you to like the video, and it doesn't matter. Subscribe if you want to and like the video if you want to. Your call. But more than anything, guys, let me know in the comments below what you guys want to see. Do I take a break? Do I continue reviewing cars because we need the distraction? Do I post a bunch of workout videos because that's what I'm mainly doing on my quarantine? I don't know. Let me know. But one thing I do know, guys, is stay safe out there. Seriously, wash your hands, use hand sanitizer, stay away from one another. If not for yourself, do it for those people that are susceptible to this. Those people that I'm concerned most about. Those people that keep me up at night. I'm sure you know somebody like that too, so let's do it for them if not for us. I'll catch you guys in the next video.